Welcome back to another Average Guys Aquatics video. I know we unboxed this enclosure quite some time, and we have set it up. This is how it looks today. Let's see where it started and how we set it up. Stay tuned. Now for this setup, we are going to be going with a bioactive enclosure. Now what we are doing here is adding clay balls to the bottom of the enclosure to act as our drainage layer. Now we went ahead and made it around an inch deep to allow for the water from the enclosure to drain. Now the next step in this bioactive enclosure is to make sure that we add a mesh screen in between our drainage layer and our substrate, so that way that the soil does not get in between these clay balls. Now what we did is we cut it to fit the base footprint of our enclosure, and I'm just tucking the sides in right now. This way the soil does not get in between the clay balls around the edges. Once we have our mesh screen in place, now we can go ahead and start pouring and adding the soil. As I'm adding the soil, I will be briefly misting the enclosure just to make sure that the soil is nice and damp. Here we're going to add a little bit more soil. You want to make sure that you keep spreading it around. That way you can adequately monitor how deep your substrate level is. Then we're going to go ahead and start laying out our hardscape. We're going to use some of this spider wood here to give it some character. Now I'm going to add the second piece of wood to our enclosure. As well as this arched piece of cork flat to act as a hide for the scorpion. right here, we're going to pull out some of the substrate from underneath the cork flat to act as a nice little cave. Alright, we're going to mist everything down again. Alright, now we can start to add some of our live plants. Here we have String of Turtles, which we got online from Josh's Frogs. So I'd like to offer a huge thank you to them for supporting our channel. Next up, we have some small plants from Imagitarium. The packaging that these plants came in had their roots submerged in a gel, which needed to be cleaned off prior to planting, but we were able to get about 3 little plants out of this package. Next up, we're just going to be adding some Transcendia from a plant that I've already been propagating from. Now again, from Josh's Frogs, we went ahead and got some temperate springtails to add to our substrate to help with that bioactive cleanup crew. And an absolute huge shout out to El Paso Isopods for sending us out this culture of Cuberis marina. Now I'll put the link to El Paso Isopods Instagram in the description below. Go ahead, show them some love, check them out. The springtails and isopods will act as your cleanup crew for this bioactive enclosure. Our enclosure is now set up, and it is time to introduce our scorpion. I hope you liked what you saw in this video. If you did, go ahead and leave me a comment letting me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like on this video. I'll see you in the next one.